Hey, all you strangers watching me on the internet right now, as most of you hopefully already know, it is October. And you know what that means. Pumpkin spice everything, horror movies, and Halloween. Yes, yes, Halloween. Talking about mentioning horror movies, I think it's hard for me. Well, I like watching horror movies, but it's kind of hard for me to watch horror movies because sometimes I find them so predictable and like they tend to repeat the same cliches over and over and over and over again. And so I'm gonna talk about the four main type of horror movies that I've watched where I've seen the biggest cliches and the most overused things. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the paranormal. It's hopefully most of you already know paranormal, ghosts, demons. Well, I mean, demons can, yeah, paranormal. Okay. Haunted houses. Haunted abandoned houses, or just abandoned houses in general. No, actually, creepy houses in general. What is the necessity of people wanting? Why do people want to move into a house that looks like some mass murder occurred like 40 years ago? I mean, if your neighbors don't even want to go past the house, why would you want to move in? I mean, unless you don't like your neighbors at all, and you haven't even met them. Go ahead, move into the creepy looking house that was probably built around the 70s, and as far as you know, it's perfectly normal. Do what you want to. Do what you want to. And usually it never ends up good whatsoever. I mean, good number of them. But, wow. I might have gone blank right now on the movie I'm thinking about. But yeah. The movie, all types of movie involving abandoned houses pretty much start off like this. Either one person or couple or family move into this big, nice house that they got for cheap or whatever. They're trying to have a brand new life, start new, and the fucking realtor probably ain't told them shit about it. And like all the neighbors is like, careful of that house. There's noises, and the dad or the mom is just like, they're just crazy. Don't listen to them. Blah blah blah. Listen to the random stranger. Okay, listen to the stranger. They might save your ass. Listen to them, cause what comes next is shit starts floating. Shit starts going out of place. Like you feel shit starts moving all over the place. Things start floating. Shit goes missing. If they have a pet, the pet starts barking at a fucking not in like you. Mm. And then after shit starts floating and moving, and your dog having a just going spastic in midair. Usually, the father or mother is just like, meh, it's nothing. The dog is just trying to adapt, or I probably must have misplaced the item and completely forgot about it. Motherfucker, what? What? You were probably asleep, but if the couch was on one side of the room, let's say the couch is over here, and you go downstairs in the middle of the night because you hear a bunch of loud noise, and you see the couch on the other side of the room. Why in the fuck you think you're gonna move? Like, what do you think you remember moving the couch onto the other side of the room? All right, then we get to some paranormal activity shit where one person starts sleepwalking. They just stand up, go downstairs, and then the husband, wife, spouse, whatever, child goes and investigate. See, this is why people die. People investigate shit they're not supposed to. If you hear a noise, stay the fuck away. Don't go near it. Go. go away. See, if that was my ass, if I hear some loud banging noise coming from downstairs, my ass will lock my fucking door, push my fucking desk or something in front of that door, grab the nearest cross, and okay, it's recording. Another thing that happens in horror movies involving the paranormal is no one fucking listens. No one listens to the creepy, crazy old person that gives them a warning, a heads up, or tries to help them. They're just like, oh, it's nothing. Motherfucker, listen, listen, and take their advice. If they say some, I can't even speak. If they say some like creepy, crazy shit has happened in the past, listen to them, motherfucker. Do some research on the house. Don't wait until fucking your child gets flung across the fucking room or the walls are fucking bleeding bloody motherfucking Mary. Do some research on that shit. Listen to the person or do some research, whatever. Don't just fucking buy a house in the middle of goddamn. See, that's another thing. When it comes to those type of movies, why, why would you buy a house in the middle of motherfucking nowhere? You don't see these type of shits happening in New York all the time. Well, in any city, you see them in like fucking houses, big houses in the fucking middle of Wonderland. Fucking what? Why? How much is your income you're willing to spend it on a house in the middle of fucking nowhere? Thinking your courage a cowardly dog and shit. My ass is perfectly fine in a small ass apartment when I know if there's some fucking ghost I can just move fucking to 3 buildings down the block. Okay, so I'm about to give a tip or two. Yeah, I'm gonna give you like 2 tips on if you're ever, in a situation where there's some paranormal activity shit going on. One, always have a fucking priest on speed dial. Because you never know if you might need an exorcist. I mean, if your wife or husband or child or aunt or family member or dog is doing some fucking contortionist shit in the middle of the middle of the night in the middle of the fucking living room, call up that damn priest. Have an tell him, yo, we need a damn exorcist right now. My wife is fucking turning into a pretzel. Don't just fucking be like, oh my god, what do we do? Motherfucker, go help the bitch. Or your husband. Or your fucking child. Or dog. Or family member that's fucking dropping on the floor, fucking twisting and bending and shit. Tip number 2. Do your fucking research when you're gonna buy a house. Especially one in the middle of nowhere. The creepier it looks or the more secluded it is, the more chance there's possibility of a murder somewhere around the 70s, where usually somehow always happens. The 70s. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be. I thought the 70s was supposed to be all love and peace and shit. No, apparently every movie decides to base shit on the 70s. Motherfuckers, how many cycles were there back then? So yeah, tip number 2: do your fucking research. If it says the house was built around the 70s and some shit happened in the 70s, don't fucking buy the house. Don't move into that fucking house. Put that shit back up for sale and get your money back. Make a run for it. Tip number 3: carry salt. Always have salt around the house so you can draw a circle, because apparently that shit works. Tip number 4: don't be a fucking hero. If you hear noises after some creepy shit be happening in your house, don't go investigating. Motherfucker, run. Run. Don't go to, don't go anywhere near the noise. Anywhere near any noise after some crazy shit happens, fucking turn your ass around in the opposite direction. I don't care if you're fucking somehow stranded in the middle of the fucking highway in this cornfields. If you hear the corn fucking moving and shit, run your ass down the highway. Just fucking run. Don't look back and shit. That's how people die in those type of situations. Run, bitch, run. And if you're in a house and shit's floating and shit, and the door won't open, jump out the fucking window. It's made out of glass. Grab a pillow or something soft. They break your fall. Break through the fucking window. Jump. Just jump. Tip number 5. Always listen to the creepy neighbor's advice. If they say creepy shit is going on, went on in that house before, like the last person that lived there and never seen again, take listen to them. Well, yeah, yeah, listen to them, cause they alive. The person that lived there is probably not. One.